Hello everyone, my name is Arun Satar and welcome back to our LeetCode problem solving series. And today we are going to solve word search LeetCode problem number 79. This is the classic and a backtracking problem that tests your ability to navigate a 2D grid. Let's dive in. So here is the problem. We are given a 2D board of a characters and the words. We need to find if the word exists in a grid. The word can be constructed from the later of the adjacent cells horizontally or vertically. Same cell cannot be repeated twice. Let's understand this problem with example. Given a array board and we need to find the word A, B, C, C, E, D and the output is true. Why? Because A points to B, B points to C points to C and C points to E and C points to D exist in a grid. Similarly for example 2 and 3, the key challenge we need to explore all the possible paths in a grid. If one path do not work, we backtrack and try another. This is the perfect for the depth first search with backtracking. Let me explain the approach. Here is the strategy step by step. Step 1. Scan every cell in a grid. For each cells, try to start the word from there. In step 2, use the helper function to search from the specific cells. This function will check if we have found the full word, check if current cell is valid, check if current cell matches the character you are looking for. And in step 3, if current cell matches, mark is either visited by the temporary changing it to the special character like hashtags. In step 4, recursively search all the 4 directions up, down, right, left. In step 4, after exploring all the directions, backtracking, restore the original character. In step 3, if any path returns true, word exists. The making step is crucial. It prevents us from using the same cell again. Let me write the code line by line. First, we declare our row and the column limits so the code know how big our playground is. Rows tell us how many rows are in the grid. Calls take the very first row and check its size, telling us how many rows are the wide in the board. Next, we start a loop using the variable I. The loop controls our vertical movement, letting us walk down the grid row by row, starting from index 0 all the way to the bottom. Inside that, we nest a second loop using the variable j. While loop I selects the row, loop j moves horizontally across every single common boxes in that row. For every single box coordinate ij, we call our helper function search word. We pass it our board, our target word, our current starting coordinates I and j and the 0. This 0 means, hey helper functions, check if the first letter of the word is right there. If it finds its complete path, it returns true and our work is done. Finally, if those loop finish scanning every single box on the board and the nothing targets as a success, we hit the bottom line and return false because the words simply do not exist. Now let's jump to the private helper functions area below it. We mark this function as a private because the only our main function need to use it. It return a bool meaning true or false. Look at what is tracks, the boards, the words, our current row R and the column C and the index pointers that tracks exactly which words of the words we are trying to match. This is our ultimate win condition. If our index point reach the total length of the word, it means we have the successfully matched every single letter in order. We stop immediately and return true. This is safety phase because we check any letters. We have to mark sure we have not accidentally walk off the edges of the board. If our row R and the columns R goes below 0 or goes beyond the actual board dimensions, we return false because the program crashed. This is our wrong choice checks. Letter inside the current box board RC do not match the letters we are looking for word index. This path is dead ended. We return false. If we passes all those checks, it means we have found the correct letter. But remember, we cannot reuse the same box twice in a one part. To prevent the code from walking backwards on itself, we save the current letters into original character and then we override the box with the hashtag symbols. We have officially locked this box. Now we explore. First, we try to move down by adding 1 to our rows and we add 1 to our index because we need to look for the next letter. If the step succeeds and returns true, we immediately pass the true all the way up. If moving down do not work, the codes move to the next lines. We try to up by subtracting 1 from the row. If that also fails, we try to move right by adding 1 to our columns. And if that fails, we try our last directions moving left by subtracting 1 from our columns. Finally, what if all directions fail? It means the entire path was the mistake. Before we turn around, we must clean the mess. We take the original character we saved earlier and put it back into the board. This unlock the box so other part can use it later. Then we return false to tell the previous step that this part do not work out. We could also solve this with DFS or the interactive DSF, but backtracking is cleanest. Let me submit this and it passes. That's word search using a DFS with backtracking. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. I'm Anand. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next problem.